Hello, Leo. Welcome to your April 2019 love reading. I'm Jade with Yes, Yes, Yes. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are brand new here, welcome to the channel. Let me tell you what we're going to do today. I'm going to start with the Mystical Lenormand spread. We will get an idea of how the masculine and feminine are interacting this month. We'll clarify with the Line Strider deck, and then we'll get some overall advice in the end from the Romance Angels. How are you, Leo? Are you enjoying this shoulder season? I am in North America, which means it is springtime, and I am really excited for the spring. It's been a long winter. So if you are brand new, and actually if you don't remember, let me just tell you how this works. This is for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus, and Jupiter. So that's a lot, which means that these are very, very general readings. We'll see where it all begins. And if it resonates, sorry, I need to put this back. If it resonates, then wonderful. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up button. Like and share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also, if you are interested in a personal reading, I have that information in the box below. My website link is there. So if it's not resonating, check one of the other videos and just take what works, right? If it doesn't work, don't force it. This is, again, very general. There's lots of messages out here for you, and it's, I'm doing all of this to help bring some clarity and some guidance. All right, so we first have the masculine card here, and then we have the clouds. So the masculine might be a little confused right now, and let's see. Ooh, there's some deception. There could have just been maybe it was a past relationship or someone in the masculine's life. There's some challenges. All right, and then there is the feminine. All right, Leo, what is going on? So here, these are all very challenging cards, Leo. I don't know why I felt the need to reset that, but I did. Okay. So the feminine is kind of feeling maybe lonely and isolated. She's on the other side of this mountain. And the masculine has some confusion happening. Okay, so this might be an ongoing relationship, and there might be some, there might have been a third party involved. There might have been some deception from one person towards the other. Okay, so Leo, very challenging energy. We're gonna dig in. Here's the other thing. If you're a single, right now, what I'm feeling is that if you were to come together, there's going to be some challenges. We'll dig into it a bit, but the feminine in general is feeling a little lonely, a little isolated, and the masculine is in general feeling a little confused. And the element that is binding you here is the snake. Now let me just say something else about the snake. The snake is also a sexual card. I generally don't read it that way, but I'll put it out there just because these are so general, such general readings that I want to make sure that it's possible that you have that, you have all kinds of possibilities that would apply to you, okay? So it is possible, sorry, I'm shifting something here. It is possible that there could be a purely sexual connection that's happening between you two, but we'll see, okay? I'll leave that as one of the options, and I think we're good. All right, all the cards have been pre-shuffled for you, Leo. Let's see, what is the binding energy besides this snake, please, for Leo in April? Judgment card, okay? So if this is an ongoing relationship, right now you are being told to look at it. Okay, sorry, there's this other card wanting to come out. I don't normally pull it, but it felt like it wanted to come. So the King of Swords is also advising for truth, and it may be that the truth, the communication has been harsh, okay? That's what you might be talking about things, talking about what's been, facing what's been going on between you two, and speaking with harshness without love, but speaking the truth, okay? If this is brand new or you don't know each other, what we're looking at is the possibility for either a reconciliation with someone from the past, or that at this point in time you are reflecting on, are you doing things the way that, are you being the person that you want to be in relationship? Are you opening yourself up for a relationship? Are you speaking the truth? Even I'm just getting the idea, like if you're using dating apps, is your profile truthful? Are you being snarky? Like the King of Swords is harsh. He doesn't have the compassion that other cards do. So, you might be shutting yourself down and shutting other people down because maybe there's just some jadedness, that's there. We want to clear that energy if it's there, okay? I'm just bringing it up as the cards are telling me. Now let's see what's going on. Individual energies for Leo in April. Where are you coming from individually? Okay, so looks like the masculine is lover boy, okay? Heartfelt, heart-centered, offering love. Usually, probably the one who gives the love says, I love you first, that type of thing. This is the energy that you've put out there. Maybe this is a past relationship, maybe it's this relationship. For the feminine, Scorpio energy here, we have the Death card, transformation, change. So what could be happening here is that the feminine could have, if this is an ongoing relationship, the feminine could need to change. Going through some deep transformation, working with shadows, uncovering issues from, childhood, anything along those lines, something that is bringing forth, the feminine is going through a change. The masculine is very forward with his love. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Again, if you're not in relationship, this is just the energy that you have had. This is past stuff, okay? All right, now we have the Star card. This is, there we go. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius and Leo, I know that there's some connection there as well. So masculines, you actually have a lot of beautiful stuff in the past. So offering your love, looking to make long-term choices that seem and feel destined, feeling as if life was on your side, that the universe was working out for you. I'm feeling like in the past you have felt this, and right now you just are confused. Maybe you just don't feel it right now, okay? So again, this is past energies. These are in the upright. These are good cards to have, okay? Let's see what else is going on. For the feminine, we have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So for the feminine, it feels like you weren't getting the recognition that you wanted. If you were in this if this was a relationship, the masculine was feeling fine with it. He thought he was doing everything right. The feminine needed to change. There was some kind of deep change she went through. Didn't feel like she was getting the recognition, the love, the support, the stability that she needed. This is, the 8 of Pentacles is working hard, but not, okay? but not wanting to not work at this anymore. What else do we have? And again, this is individual energy for Leo in April. Okay, now we've got the Magician for the masculine, Mercurial energy here. So not being able to manifest. I'm feeling like he felt like everything was going well, the masculine was feeling pretty good, and then realized that there was something that just wasn't coming forward, not being able to manifest or make something happen, bringing it home, basically. Doing everything right, feeling like we were on the right path, but not being able to bring it home, okay? For the feminine, we've got the 6 of Wands that came out in the reverse. So the feminine, if this was, again, this relationship, not feeling like this relationship is going to give you what you want, okay? The victory is not there. It's not where you want to end up. This is a change, a huge change. The feminine was just not into it. Now, if this is individual energy, in the past, the feminine had a relationship where this is what was going on for her. And the masculine, again, this was what was going on for him, okay? So it doesn't have to be this relationship between the two. Again, apply it as it works for you. Let's see what else. What is the energy coming forward? How are you all coming towards each other and interacting in April this month? Ooh, more reversals. Okay, 7 of Cups came out for the masculine in the reverse. So this is starting to look at things truthfully for what they are. maybe even realizing that you don't, and this could be your confusion, right? Realizing that you don't have all of what you thought you did. Okay, everything isn't quite working out this way. You're really starting to look at it. I think that this confusion card is looking at reality and looking at what you wanted it to be and realizing that it's not, the two are not the same. And that's what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, when it's in the upright, is, you know, you have all these choices, you're overwhelmed. Some of them could even be like, there can be an illusion that you have all these choices. And when it's in the reverse, it's saying that, you know, you're letting all of those choices fall away and you're really trying to look at things truthfully for what it is. So if it is a third party situation, if there is some deceit, something that's not being talked about, something underlying, then the masculine is starting to pick up on it. The feminine, we have the Six of Cups that came out in the reverse. So when we talk about this being like one of the soulmate cards, the feminine is just, it doesn't seem like she's feeling it. The love, the nostalgia, the connectedness, she's not feeling it right now. With, you know, in together, okay? And I see the Six of Cups as like childhood love, right? It's like that first love, the sweetness. And this is like the sweetness is gone. And there's a certain point in relationship where it feels like it's too far gone to get back. And I'm feeling like this is where the feminine is right now. She's on this side of loneliness, you know, whatever. I feel like this is a seclusionary. I didn't mean to say whatever, meaning, you know, dismissing it, but whatever it is that brought her there, and I'm feeling like it was her pulling herself back because of whatever this, and I said it again, I don't like that word, let me rephrase, from this need for transformation. So she's pulled herself back from this connection because of this transformation, and is not feeling that it's possible, that there's the sweetness moving forward. Now, if this is, again, completely single, the masculine is moving past this issue, starting to see the truth, and the feminine is moving past this issue, but releasing it in a different way, okay? Cross watchers, this is looking challenging, okay? And again, there are so many different ways. This is very general. There's so many different ways this can go. So try to be open to it. Try. Again, we started here with this judgment and talk about reconciliation, but we're really looking at the truth of how things are. Are we living in alignment? Are we on our path, destiny? These are the big questions about judgment. The masculine, you've got the Nine of Cups. Yes, that is correct. The Nine of Cups, this is your wish card. What do you wish for, masculine? What do you really want? Wouldn't you rather be in a relationship where it feels equal? Where it feels that you are giving and loving as much as you're receiving, that it is the wish come true that you were hoping for, and that it manifests in the way and with all of the gifts that you truly wanted? I feel like you're at a place now, masculine, where you're realizing that what you truly wish for, it has the potential of coming forward. It just may be different than what you thought. Okay, we'll see if it brings you two together or if it's something else. And again, if this is single, I feel like the masculine is really getting clear on what he truly wants, and it may be looking for this new feminine. For the feminine, we have the Page of Cups. It came out in the reverse. There's no emotional offer here. So if the feminine, if this is an ongoing relationship and the masculine is like, look, if we're getting back together, you got to come back, you got to come forward. The feminine is shutting it down. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like she's not wanting to make this thing work out in the way that it has. I'm not seeing any change yet, but it seems like it's, she's fading. And I don't know if it's her being deceptive. I don't know if this was on his, I don't know what the snake was. But this is something that is an underlying issue that needs to come out or has been talked about and that has come out. I'm feeling like it has come out, and that the feminine is gone through all this change, realizing that this is not what she wants anymore, and she's pulling back. And the masculine is realizing it's not what he wanted, it's not what he thought it was, and he's ready to move on in a more positive way. Okay, let's see what this final card is for Leo in April. Oof, Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's that truth, more truth, okay, and it came out in the reverse. So let's talk about it from the relationship standpoint. If you are in current relationship, what this is saying is that you are both not talking to each other. You know the truth. You both inherently know the truth, but you're not speaking it. And I don't know if it's because this is a long-term relationship and it's hard. Yes. Even if it's not a long-term relationship, relationships can be hard to speak the truth about and say, look, it's just not working out. This is not, for me anymore. It's not what I thought it was. Whatever the truth is for you, it needs to come forward so that the release can happen, so that the transformation can happen fully, okay? And if that transformation is, we just need to redo our relationship, that truth still has to come out. For right now, what I'm looking like is that the feminine is really gone. And it's, it's sad when that happens. But if you call it out, if you speak the truth about it, it will help the process. It'll help the healing out so much, rather than just kind of being, just hoping and praying and, keeping silent about it and hoping it'll change. Nothing changes that way. Now, if this is single, the masculine has gotten to a place where he realizes whatever he thought he had in the past was not the truth, but he knows what he wants. Okay, it wasn't, the masculine's going through this, like looking at the reality and looking at illusion and deciding what is what. That's where his confusion lies. He's getting to the place now where he's clear about what he's wanting, what his wishes are, and what's going to bond you to is, again, when you speak together, when you say the truth, when you share this information together. And this information can come out, if you're single, it can come out in a way that is like a secret. It can come out in during the act of just sex, like maybe you meet and you think it's just going to be a one-night stand, and something comes out where you bond over it, right? He shares what he's gone through, and then the feminine shares what she's gone through, and then there's a bond that happens. Now, the only way, again, you have the power to turn this. So the only way that anything that's going to happen long-term for you Leos this month is if you speak the truth. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen. The feminine is still going to be kind of pulled back emotionally, and it's going to just be physical. There's going to be a snake in between you that's not going to allow anything to build or to change. It's just going to be stagnant here. This is a tough one, Leo. I don't like it when these readings come out. And this can, again, this can be very specific for very specific people. You don't, oh, interesting. You don't have to take it on, right? You don't have to, if you're a cross watcher, this may not be your story. This is just specifically what the cards are telling me. And if there's some insight in here, beautiful. And if it doesn't resonate, just leave it, okay? And come back next month or check another reading. Because I don't, nobody wants this feeling. Nobody wants that. But if the truth is, if you need to hear this, that you need to speak the truth in order to change this, then that's the reason why you're here for this reading. Now, on the masculine side, we have flirt, okay? So this is coming out of yourself, realizing, you've gotten to the place now where it can be flirtatious and sensual and sexual, okay? So what the Leo is being urged to do right now is not worry about the heart and just enjoy yourself and flirt, okay? Pure physical enjoyment, because I think you're still in the process of manifesting these wishes. And for the feminine, we're paying attention to the red flags. Now, it's interesting because I feel like this might work better for the masculine, so you can take that on too. All of these things can be interchanged back and forth, okay? But for the feminine, if this deceitful thing has come up and it's a red flag, my light's being crazy. Okay, now it's not anymore. If this snake is being, if that's a red flag, pay attention to it. That could have been the whole reason why this process started for you. Leo, this is a tough, challenging month for you, but the advice here is speak your truth, let it come out, call out whatever the situation is so you can transform it, because that's the only way it's going to change. Because I'm feeling, if this is your reading, you probably don't feel very good. This probably doesn't feel very good for you already. And I want to bring you to a place of feeling better, okay? So this is what I have for you. I do send you all my love and some extra energy through all of this, and I will see you guys next month.